in the city, curse in the field. We on your corner, it's time to build. Pour you some wine, sit back and chill. We on your screen, shout out where you live. We valuable, from coast to coast. From Africa, all the way back to the north. They wanna know, ready, set it, let's go. Don't touch that remote, it's your favorite show.
You are now tuned in to the Battle Beyond radio show.
Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. Most High in Christ bless. Hey, welcome to the show, Battle Beyond Radio Show. You know how we do it. All praise to the Most High God. Hey, as you can see, we had Cap in the building one more game.
Oh, praises to the Most High.
That's
Glad
right.
To be here.
Oh, praises. Oh, praises.
We in the building, Israel. We in the building.
That's right. That's right. Hey, we got a good.
Last week, right?
Yep.
Last week you said that we got to make sure that we get banned or a strike.
That's the plan.
If we don't get banned or a strike, that means we ain't do what we supposed to do.
I feel it.
At least a strike.
All praises. We're gonna try today.
All praises.
All praises. Hey, we also have the officer in the building. Officer Kenneth, how you doing?
Hey, Most High in Christ bless captains. Hey, officers. Hey, all praises Most High. Always a pleasure being here amongst the brethren.
All praises. Officer Moses, how you doing?
We in the building. You know, couple, we in the building, man.
Oh, praises. Also, Baja, how to do, my brother?
Hey, feeling good day, Cap.
All praises. We got Messiah over there.
Hey, all praise. Honored to be here with two captains in the building. All praises.
All praise to the
That's
Lord.
right.
We got Yeshua in the building.
Hey, shalom, Israel. Most High in Christ bless. No place I'd rather be.
That's right. And last but not the least, the mighty soul officer. I almost call him soldier. Lord have mercy.
Nah, that ain't no soldier.
Yeah.
That's Dr. Congo. Dr. Congo.
Hey, why y'all bringing up old stuff?
I forgot Dr. Congo.
That's right.
That's the mighty officer on deck.
That's right. How you doing, Off?
Hey, I'm doing good, Cap. Glad to
praise
be in the building, ready to read. Let's get to it.
All praise to the Lord.
mic. I
All
can't
praise to
hear
the
my
Lord. Hey, we got a good show for you all tonight. We got a good show for. Before we begin, though, make sure you share, and also subscribe as well to Columbus, Ohio 2.0. Make sure you do that.
While you ready, might as well subscribe to IUIC Cleveland 2.0.
Oh,
Shameless
shoot.
plug.
Got to, shameless.
That's it. Hey, what we talking about today, Messiah? What we got? Hey, today we're talking about USA. That's the topic. USA. Deception and control. That's the topic for today. We're going to go straight into the topic. You know, Captain Dyer here. Whenever Cap here, you know, we go longer. You know how he be. So,
That's right.
oh, shoot. Hey, let's play the first video real quick. Because as you real quick, hold on. As a lot of people see in the news, the first 2 weeks of President Trump in office, he cut USA. He froze it for 90 days.
Right. Yeah.
Because a lot of times the USA honor it. There's other agenda that people don't see.
Right.
What they show you is that they're building hospital. What they show you is that they're feeding the poor. What they show you is that they're taking rice and stuff like that to Africa and everywhere else to South America.
Right.
That's what they show you. But they don't also show you the dark side about that organization. They don't show you that. So today we're going to explore that and show you what's really under the umbrella of USA. So check it out. Come on.
So, what is USAID? When people hear the name USAID, they focus on aid. They focus on thinking like it's humanitarian work. But aid is not actually in the name of USAID. USAID stands for the United States Agency for International Development. Not aid. It's not a charity. And international development is simply capacity building. It is local and regional capacity building done across the whole world, i.e. internationally. The primal id in USAID, international development, is about capacity building of assets that can be used by either the Pentagon, the State Department, or the CIA for their own activities. So if you're the Secretary of State and you were asked by the National Security Council or the President to do something in a different country, overthrow another government, stop the passage of a bill in a foreign country's legislature. How would you do that? And the first thing that I said is you would look at the assets that already exist in the country. Do we need new assets in addition to the ones that we currently have, or are the existing assets, can they achieve this simply by giving them enough money, giving them enough resources, giving them enough training, giving them enough support? One of the main ways that capacity building would be financed would be through USAID. USAID would say that it's doing something, funding a hospital system, funding universities, funding civil society organizations, funding media institutions, funding independent media in the region. Sorry, there's something in my eye. Independent media in the region on USAID payroll. And those institutions, those assets, would then be bigger and more powerful and more capable more capable of serving the State Department's goal, aka advancing U.S. national interests. USAID has a bigger budget than the State Department, over $50 billion. It has a bigger budget than the CIA. The entire intelligence community only has about 72 billion.
So pause. If you're following, you paying attention, you'll hear what's going on. The USAID, when they want to do something in a different country, what the president would do, ask somebody to go there into that country to say, you know what? Let's give them a hospital. Let's give them this. Let's give them that. So that gift that the U.S. government showed them first, USAID, when they give them that gift, and underneath that gift, they're doing something to cripple in the economics. Right. They're doing whatever they want to get to gain their whole interest. The reason why they went there in the first place. That's that gift destroyed the heart. Right. But in society, in the face value, on top of it, what we see is, they're feeding the hungry. Right. They're giving medication to the poor, to the sick. That's what we see. But the agenda underneath is very deep. They have independent media that will release stuff that specifically is for the agenda they're trying to push.
Right.
That's what they're doing.
Right.
Damn. Come on, play it.
CIA plus the 16 others. And USAID has a bigger budget than the CIA and is almost the size of the entire intelligence community combined. That is how important USAID is to American statecraft. It is an intelligence community, a State Department, and a Pentagon assistance organization rolled into one. Jeez. I just copied this from the USAID website. Yeah. USAID carries out U.S. foreign policy, advances U.S. national interests by promoting broad-scale human progress. At the same time, it expands stable, free societies, creates markets and trade partners for the United States, and fosters goodwill abroad. The operative phrases here are carries out U.S. foreign policy. This is not charity work. This is not aid. This is cynical, self-serving purposes.
They carried out U.S. foreign policy. So whatever the policy is to what? To get gold from that country, that aid will be the front. So when a covetous or president or leader see that, what he do? He welcome that in his country. Right. And on the ground, they get what they want. Right. It's all about U.S. best interests. Mm-hmm. All about U.S. best interests. Yeah. But the reason why you see Trump now is coming to pause it to see, because he want to have a clear picture of everything that's going on. Right. That's why he paused it to see which ones the Democrat is benefiting so much from, which one of it is turning, which money is turning is making U-turn and coming back to their pocket, and which one is sponsoring what. He want to be able to see everything. That's why he paused it. They're never going to stop this, because this is what the CIA is used to cripple the countries them in Africa, in South America, and everywhere else. So this can never stop. But he want to see it. In order for him to see it, he got to pause it and do investigation and see which one to stop and which one to continue.
You're right. Hey, Cap, you're right, because in politics, a lot of them go over to countries and they got investments over there and everything. Like some of the Democrats, like you was just saying, but they go over there because they got key interests and investments that bring them back much money.
Right.
Yeah.
And this was funded, I think, J.F. Kennedy, and also Congress was the one. So a president cannot stop it without Congress being able to have a say-so in it. So it will be impossible for this to just stop. America depend on this so much. Right. And the reason why it was put in place in the first place is because they don't want the influence of the Soviet Union and China to go abroad. So therefore, they push this thing forward so they can be able to have that influence over Soviet Union, over China. You think they're gonna stop it right now? Oh hell nah.
Oh,
You
no.
just wanna have a hand on it and see where everything is going, what's going on. He don't wanna be Trump don't wanna have a blind eye on nothing.
Right.
His second term is new Trump. You wanna be able to see everything.
He want to restructure it.
And
Right.
what you got to understand too, this thing been operating effortlessly as a well-oiled machine way before Trump.
Right.
Way before Trump.
Since the 60s, yeah.
61,
Exactly.
yeah.
And understand something. America is an extension of Rome.
Right.
And what was Rome? Rome was not a government. Rome was an empire.
Yep.
Rome had their eyes on everybody's territory, everybody's land, everybody's resources, everybody's women. Everybody was a slave to Rome.
Right.
Either you're going to get down or lay down.
Right.
You understand? They coming for earth and water. They want territory.
Right.
They started off small and they advanced. America's the same exact way. Except America, as we know, real quick, get Psalms. Get Psalm 64.
Yes, sir.
America, let me show you something about America, though. They, America is like the devil. America's like the devil with a suit on.
Exactly.
That's what America is. America is like the devil with a nice haircut and a suit on. I'm going to show you that. Psalm 64, start at verse 5. Watch this.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 64 and verse 5.
Watch this.
They encourage themselves in an evil matter.
What it say?
They encourage themselves in an evil matter.
They encourage themselves in an evil matter. Watch this.
They commune of laying snares privily.
They say, okay, how are we going to continue to be the devil the Bible speaks of? How are we going to continue to expand, rob resources? How are we going to continue to keep the dark nations oppressed in a locked economy? How are we going to do these things while still maintaining our clean-cut image as the police of the earth, as the superheroes of the earth? How are we going to lay these snares, but privily, though?
Privily.
How are we going to do it? You know what we got to do? We got to create an entity. We got to create an organization.
Right.
And we're going to call it USAID.
Right.
And no one is even going to read the acronym and understand that is not what we're about.
It's not aid.
No one's even going to read the acronym.
Right.
You understand? All they're going to see is USA, U.S. money.
Yeah,
I want U.S. money. Yes, come
And
here.
that ain't what it's about.
Yes, come to my country. Yes,
Right.
please.
Right.
The plain land, they go, yay, the white man. Yay, the white man. They put necklaces, they put flower necklaces around his neck as soon as he come down the stairs. You understand? They beating the drums. They be going down.
Yes.
Read this verse again. Watch.
They encourage themselves in an evil matter.
Uh-huh.
They commune of laying snares privily.
Come on.
They say, who shall see this?
They say what?
Who shall see this?
Who gonna see us? We're just doing philanthropy. We're philanthropists.
Right.
These are humanitarian efforts. Let's set up FEMA,
Right.
UNICEF, USAID. Read on. Watch.
They search out iniquities.
Watch this.
They accomplish a diligent search.
They look back at Rome's mistakes. They look back at Rome's mistakes. And they say, you know what? We're gonna put a little twist on how we operated in the past. And we're gonna guarantee success.
Yes.
And we're gonna guarantee that our enterprise shall be a success. Remember? Novus Ordo Seclorum.
$1 bill, right?
Annuit coeptus. We're gonna make sure our enterprise is gonna be a success. Why? Because they look back at past kingdoms and they capitalize. Read on.
Both the inward thought of every one of them.
Come on.
And the heart is deep.
So you mean tell me you're gonna take money from the white man? If you take money from the devil, what do you think comes behind that? Your life gonna be hell. Anytime you take money from the devil, your life will be hell.
You got to think about it this way, right? They say the face value, USA, right?
Yeah.
It was started in the 60s, right?
Right.
And if its job was for charity work to help Africa, from the 60s to now, won't Africa be self-sufficient by the age?
It should be.
Good point.
Common sense.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It should be
Right.
self-sufficient.
Exactly.
But their job is to cripple you while you even knowing it.
That's right.
So to have you dependent on them forever.
That's right.
That's what it is.
That's right.
Yeah.
Even though you have the soil, you have the land to grow things to be self-sufficient.
Bro, Africa could feed the whole damn world.
Yep.
Africa could feed the whole damn world easily. Easily, bro.
A plate.
And what is it seeking to do? Free societies, open societies. Why does USAID want other countries to be open societies? Because that's how you get the influence in. If a country is a closed society, they're closed off from USAID influence. We cannot capacity build our assets there. Closed societies box USAID out. China is a closed society. That is why we have not been able to topple the government of China, despite having tried.
Pause,
100
pause,
years now
pause.
almost. We have not
Pause.
been able to topple Putin. from
Pause,
Russia.
Tech.
on, brother.
Stay in the spirit.
Hey, so he said China is a closed society, right? So it's hard for them to what?
Infiltrate.
To top it, to go there.
Right.
Because China, they don't have that covetous spirit.
Right.
They don't have that covetous spirit. But other countries, them, have that covetous spirit. So therefore, what they do? They take that gift and they destroy. Give me that Ecclesiastes. Give me that Ecclesiastes. 7:7. Come on.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse
7. Come on.
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad,
And check this out. This the poor. Come on.
and a gift,
And a what?
and a gift
What it does.
destroyeth the heart.
So a gift destroys a heart. So if China have no delight in your gift, China heart is not going to be destroyed.
Right.
But a covetous leader, like they are in Africa, like they are in South America, their mind is on gifts. So then when they accept those gifts, now he already got you. He already got you. That's what it is. And that's why they couldn't they wasn't able to tap into China's society, because China is a closed society. That's how it is. But because those gifts make you what? Make you think they are here for your best interest.
Right.
That's what it is. It allow them to bring their medicine and what inject your children, your
Exactly.
people.
Exactly.
And
Allow you-
sterilize the damn women.
Yeah. Allow you to stop having that awareness, that defense for the outsider.
Cap,
It make
You got the devil
Yeah,
on
go ahead.
Cap, you know what happened, right? China remembered that the white man is their damn enemy.
Yep.
China remembered that
They never
because
forget, right.
remember what Great Britain did to China
Yep.
in the 19th century.
Right.
They put opium in China
Boxer Revolution, yeah.
in order to disrupt the government. You understand? To destabilize the country so they can get influence over China. So what happened in 1949? 1949, China became a closed government to the West.
Right.
They learned from their damn
learned
enemy.
from that.
They learned. They said, we ain't mess with you no more. We saw what you did in the 1800s. In 1949, they became a closed government. Africa still ain't learned.
No. Hell no.
Africa get bit every damn day by the white man.
Every day.
And they open the gate every morning.
Open the gate.
Damn.
Yes, they do.
Every day. Never learn. Never learn. Play that.
As a closed society. That is why we have not been able to topple the government of China, despite having tried for 100 years now almost. We have not been able to topple Putin from Russia. Why? Because Russia is a closed society. Like China, they kicked USAID out. It is not an open society. And so the USAID can't just take over their entire media ecosystem by funding 100 different media propaganda outlets in the region. To
You heard that
sway
thing, Cap?
Media
Bruh.
ecosystem.
Did y'all hear that thing?
Yes.
This is what, bro. Get Daniel 7. This is what the Bible is talking about, bro.
Yep.
It says that they and this your friendly neighborhood white man speaking.
Right.
These are not our words. Don't get mad at us. You can get mad at us. We don't give a damn. But right now, this your own kin, your own flesh talking.
Right.
This your kin and your flesh. And he said, the moment y'all step foot into a country, y'all use the media as a propaganda machine.
Yep.
The Israelites know that all too well. We know y'all black out media. Y'all show what y'all want to show. Y'all paint the picture in y'all image. We already understand that.
Yep.
Read Daniel 7:25. Come on.
the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 25.
About they media. Come on.
And he shall speak great words against the Most High,
Go ahead.
and shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
Read.
And to think to change times and laws.
So he said he shall speak great words against the Most High. He speak great words. Why? Because he got a big mouth. He got a big mouth. Go to what is that? Go to 1 Esdras 5 real quick. Go to 1 Esdras 5 verse 73. 1 Esdras 5. Read 73. Watch this.
The book of 1 Esdras, chapter 5, and verse 73.
Uh-huh.
And by their secret plots.
Secret plots. Cap bringing out a secret plot right now with the USAID. That's a secret plot. That's a secret organization that move with covert agendas. And then on the scene look like a knight in shining armor.
Right.
Whole time it's a damn devil.
Right.
Read. Watch.
And popular persuasion.
And what?
Popular persuasion.
How the hell can you persuade the entire earth? How the hell do everybody look at the white man as God? How the hell do people think that the white man is going to come and rescue them? because they got a propaganda machine.
it.
They got Fox, they got CNN, they got COTV, they got MSNBC, they got 60 Minutes, so on and so forth, and they use media as a weapon.
Yes, sir.
They rock you asleep. They how you look at that Satan like a damn angel, like an angel of light.
Hey, Cap, they called it a media ecosystem.
Right.
Right? So they play both sides of the field. They the Democrats and the Republicans. They the CNN and they the Fox News.
Right.
Yep.
And it seemed like they're going against each other, right? But they've all funded by the same devil.
That's
Exactly.
it. That's it.
devil.
They call it
Right.
they call it what is it called? Operation is it Monarch? Something like that? Tech, y'all know what I'm talking about?
Operation Monarch.
Hey, look up put on the screen real quick what Officer Yeshurun just brought out, Cap. It's called look up Dangerous to Our Democracy. Look that up. Type in on YouTube Dangerous to Our Democracy. I want to show y'all something. How, because like what Yeshurun brother's on point. They got a whole it's a code word for it. That's how prolific it is. Put that up. Y'all got it? I can send it if y'all don't got it. Hold on.
Well, yeah, the mouth of the dragon is strong, bro.
Yeah, strong.
And crafty as hell. You look, like you say, you look at that aid, you think, oh, the lovely, sweet United States of America, how
Right.
much he cares.
Right, right.
Yeah, right.
And it's all for his own benefit. The whole
Exactly.
time. He never cared nothing about you.
Never.
Never.
Headley. And I'm Ryan.
And why would you think he did when he came into Africa during that time? During what was it called? The Scramble for Africa?
Yeah.
It came in,
yeah.
toppled everything.
Right.
You know what I
Yes,
mean? And
yes.
then come back and try to give you aid. You really believe that's what they was trying to do? When all y'all speak French, German, Belgium,
Right.
you really think it's for you?
Y'all need me to send a text? I found it. Y'all got it?
You know it's not for you.
That's right.
Yep, pull it up. Watch this. This how deep it is. Now watch. All these is different news outlets. Watch this.
Headley. And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our Treasure Valley communities, the El Paso, Las Cruces communities, Eastern Iowa communities.
ABC, Fox,
We're
CBS.
extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But we are
Plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and false news
has become all too common on social media.
All different outlets.
Owned by the same dragon.
A media ecosystem.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Take it down, bro.
And
It's not a democracy. It's a Roman Empire.
That's it. And the crazy thing about it, this media, this news network, most of them are also sponsored and paid for by USA.
That's it.
Most of them. Hey, play that last video. I just sent you real quick. Let me show you something. Play that last video. Play that last video.
Extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Crazy, man. That's why I'm saying they can never stop USA. It's too important. It's too important to the U.S., man. I'm telling you. It will be hard. Trump just want to try to get a grip on it and see what's going on. Yeah, see where have an eye on everything.
That's it.
That's what he want. That's what he want to do.
He want to make sure the narrative keeps going.
He don't want to be blind to it. You want to see where what's happening. Yeah, because some Democrats sometimes like be sneaky, and some of them those money make a U-turn and come back to them.
For sure.
For real.
A lot of those countries ain't the destination. They a door. And that money come right back to the people sending it and creating the legislation.
Check this out. Come on. Play.
The Columbia Journalism Review has revealed that over 6,000 journalists, 700 independent newsrooms, and nearly 300 independent fact-checkers, journalism training organizations, and other media-focused NGOs have lost their funding due to Trump's cutting of USAID.
Pause.
Well, you want to know where else?
So how do they lost their funding? They always getting paid under USAID.
700. What do you call them? Independent.
Yeah, NGO.
Independent. That means
NGO is a non-government organization.
Exactly.
But it's all government.
Right.
That's how they operate. Like they are non-government. They don't relate to any government, but they're related to the government. It's a crafty, bro. Check this out. Come on.
Organizations and other media-focused NGOs have lost their funding due to Trump's gutting of USAID. But you want to know where else that chaos extends to? That's right here in West Africa. The NGO at the center of this is called the Center for Information Resilience, and it's a London-based NGO founded by 2 long-term employees of the UK Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office, Adam Rockland and Ross Burley. Cindy Otis, a former CIA analyst, also sits on the advisory board of this very governmental, non-governmental organization. No. And he received his funding from the FCDO and from USAID. A few weeks ago, it hosted a retreat involving a group of 10 Nigerian journalists at the famous Kempinski Hotel in Accra, Ghana. At the retreats, each journalist was given a copy of his Q3 2024 Adaptive Country Plan, which is basically a document that outlines which prominent West African voices that British intelligence approves of and which ones it views as threats.
Pause. So you see the whole mission? They have journalists that they give their agenda to.
Right.
They will tell their journalists, hey, those people are viewed as threat, so make sure you mess their name up in the media.
Right.
And those people are names as good, so you promote them.
Right.
That's how it is. Why you think
You don't find that
why
suspicious?
you think Israel United Christ is on the hit list?
Exactly.
That's the same thing that's going on. They all sponsor. What you think AD all of them? Most of them sponsor all of those things. That's why I said non-governmental. Nah, they are working with the government.
Right.
All of them are being affected by this stuff that's going on. Yes. I'm telling you.
Yep.
And some of them are APAC as well. Go ahead.
Approved people and positions were to be defended according to this document. Civil society actors, Nigeria's president, Shell, Bill Gates, GMOs, vaccine, and who were the threats?
See?
Pan-African anti-GMO
Pause.
campaigners.
You see that? They say those people that you need to promote is GMO, Bill Gates. Why promote GMO in Africa? Because you want to mess them up with the food.
Right.
Exactly.
Why promote Bill Gates? Because he's taking the vaccination over there. So Esau thought is deep, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah. And our people so bugged up. Listen, my brothers and sisters in Africa. How do I say this? Bill Gates is not a doctor.
Tell me about it.
Correct.
Tell him straight, Cap.
Bill Gates is not a doctor.
Not at all.
This shit needs to stop. Bill Gates is not a doctor.
Message.
Bill Gates used to work on computers.
Right.
Microsoft.
Right.
He went from making antivirus to making antivirus. He'd never been to college.
Right.
The hell is this?
He never been to college. He's not a doctor. He work on computers. How is he giving millions and millions of shots to our people in Africa? Y'all got to wake up, man.
Tell me about
Y'all got to wake up, man.
And also, Cap, he's not a damn farmer.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
You know that man? That man is the highest donut in for the World Health Organization.
Exactly. Yes.
He after the U.S., he's the second that donate the most.
Yeah.
For that organization. Wow. What does that mean? He have the say so.
Yes.
Whoever throw the big money have the big say.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what it is, bro.
Money talks.
Crafty concept going on, bro.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong. Ain't he Amalek though? Bill Gates.
I'm not sure. I know him and Melinda are both demons.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You got the devil on you.
Him and his wife Melinda are both demons.
Facts.
I know that for sure.
Facts.
Know that for sure.
Yeah.
They asked her. They was like, "Wasn't your husband with Epstein?" She's like, "He'll have to answer that for himself." She know what the answer is. She know what the answer is. But she got more sense than the black woman. The black woman would have aired her husband out. She'd have aired her husband out immediately.
Immediately.
Give me Durham, please. 28, give me 48. Gonna see if you couple just brought out just now. But the food.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48.
Read it again.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 48.
Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
The key thing is the enemies. Keep that in mind. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger.
So God sent the enemy against us in what?
In hunger.
So if you need food, that food again for the enemies is not proper food.
No.
It's not. He putting stuff in the food to what to play with our genes to alter it. Read on.
And in thirst.
In water. Bill Gates is now, as you were saying earlier, he's now a doctor. He's now a farmer. But he go in Africa and produce water from poop.
From poop.
From poop.
Damn.
You got to think. So when we're drinking water, it can be Aquafina.
Fiji or whatever.
About you brothers that brothers are in about messing up now. Because the prophet will speak plain. Read it again, Apart.
And in thirst.
So now, if you say, well, I'm a Fiji guy. What again?
Aquafina.
That's your two type.
Yeah, right.
That water, the only that preserve your life is God.
That's right.
I'll say it again.
That's
The only
right.
that preserve your life is God. So don't say that I will drink Fiji, I will drink Aquafina. It means you trust God. That's God making you to live longer. Read on.
And in nakedness.
In what?
In nakedness.
So on the slave ships of what naked. So the clothes you're wearing is not the proper clothes to be wearing, attired. He also putting things in the clothes to affect our body.
Right. Yeah.
So even in our houses, who have what are green thing again in the house?
The green thing?
Yes.
Fragrance? Like smell good stuff.
No. That destroyed the kids when they smell it.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
Lead in the paint.
Lead in the paint. That's what happened in Detroit. All the houses in Beautiful, it's not for us to live in. He destroyed us secretly. Go ahead.
And in want of all things.
In what?
In want of all things.
So when watching the media, you think he's going to give you good news? No, it's agenda. He want you stuck in the system that you cannot rethink yourselves.
Right.
All those things he's doing is what to keep us in bondage. Right. That's Esau's plan. For the food, the water, that's how we got trust in God. Not trust in Esau. Not trust in our houses. Not trust in the water. That's it.
Hey, drop that audio, that one, and let's finish the first video. Let's finish that first one real quick.
In minds, and remember.
That's it? Come on. Now, don't take it way back now. Come on. We got 2 minutes
Sway
video.
hearts and minds. And remember, that's what this is. It's hearts and minds and cash. That's what soft power is. They call it hearts and minds work, but it's cash that does the moving of those hearts and minds, especially of the leaders of the movements.
So, you got something?
I was going to say, Cap, and that's why we was mentioning about Bill Gates putting all that money into WHO.
Yeah.
Elon Musk did the same thing with Trump. Pour all those millions and millions of dollars when he was campaigning.
Right.
Now look, he hold sway. He hold a position of power in the government. He's not an elected official, but because of the money he put in, he has that influence now.
But now when he talk, he makes statement like, we, like the U.S. The American people voted for him.
Right.
That's how crazy it is, bro.
The hell is this?
Yeah, what you got?
Because you mentioned Elon Musk. Remember, he was born and raised in South Africa.
Right.
And Trump doing all this stuff for the Edomites that live in South Africa.
Right.
So that's
how
some
you
of the-
know who's calling shot.
There you go.
Bishop Yausa went over there. Yeah, he's definitely calling shot. Because what's the interest of Trump in South Africa?
Right.
What's his no interest?
No interest.
But because Elon Musk, that's the reason why.
That's the reason why.
Hey, play that.
Look like
In the government, there is probably no entity in the government that is more of an entrenched power center of unelected bureaucrats with less accountability, less oversight than USAID. They funnel money to their cronies all over the world through a swampy network of NGOs and cutouts, including potentially some very troubling elements of focusing on things like regime change and destabilizing foreign countries.
I told you from the beginning, Trump 2.0 want to see what's going on.
I like that. 2.0.
He's in the dark. He's in the dark.
Yeah.
That's his main issue.
Right.
He paused this for 90 days to be able to see, because he doesn't have a sight to see what's going on, what's this money going, which organization is supporting, because everything is on different names and contract. So it's easily for you to have that blind eye.
Right.
Trump want to be able to see it all.
Right. And he want to do that because remember, Trump is a businessman.
Right.
That's how he made his billions.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a businessman, he has to know everything what's going on.
He gonna track down the money.
There you
He
go.
gonna track down.
Why you think he put Elon Musk in charge?
Right.
Because Elon Musk would track every money and
Right.
know what's going
That's
on.
right.
He's
Right.
that strategist,
Yeah.
bro. That's strategist.
Yeah.
Now, brothers, did y'all hear what that man just said? He said the USAID, they about doing regime changes and destabilizing governments.
Oh, we're going to get that, Capo.
They talking about regime change
We will get
and
that, Capo.
destabilizing governments. All right.
We got videos.
Okay.
We going to get that.
That thing.
Hey, Ezekiel, why to say something?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like when you listen to what he's talking about, America being an extension of Rome, of course their mindset is how can we continue to extend our power? How can we go out further and further? So instead of saying this is colonization, they just created a whole new name for it, the Agency for International Development, which is code for colonization.
Exactly.
I sent y'all a definition of colonization. Did y'all pull it up real quick? We can read that.
Hey, you want
It said
something
they
right
to
there?
carry out
officer.
U.S. foreign policy.
Yep, that's
the whole
thing.
focus of it is
Yep.
to why they setting up these different entities, these different businesses, these different ways to basically take over the country. They basically just colonizing the country.
That's it.
Right.
And you know what's heavy? When Antiochus Epiphanes was ruling, right? His foreign policy was for all to become what? One people.
Right.
That was his foreign policy. The U.S. foreign policy is for him to have control over your land, for his money to have that dominion over your money, and for him to get the resources. Everybody's foreign policy is different, but the thing they have in common is the gaining.
Yeah,
Gaining from you.
Hegemony.
Yeah.
Gain it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ezekiel.
So it says the definition of colonization: the action or process of settling among and establishing control over the indigenous people of an area.
That's what that is. Yeah.
Second definition: the action of appropriating a place or domain for one's own use.
There you go.
There it
That's
is.
what that USAID is, right?
Read the next one. Read the next one.
Read the next one.
Ecology.
No. Before ecology.
Okay. The complete colonization of television entertainment by reality shows.
No, it ain't about reality shows. It's going back to the media.
Going back to the
The
media.
complete colonization of the media. Let me get Maccabees real quick.
Yes, sir.
Let me get Maccabees. Give me Maccabees chapter 8. Give me Maccabees 8.
Go back to their propaganda.
That's it.
Maccabees 8, read verse 11. Watch this.
The book
Because
First
they
Maccabees,
did a
chapter
diligent
8.
search. Come on.
and verse 11. It was told him besides how they destroyed.
How they what?
How they destroyed.
And what else?
And brought under their dominion all other kingdoms.
They destroyed and brought under their dominion. That's called hegemony. All other kingdoms. Go ahead.
And isles that at any time resisted them.
You can't resist America. The moment you don't want to dance with America, they send the jackals in.
That's it.
They send the jackals in. Or you get that phone call. You get that 5 a.m. phone call. Like, hey, how you doing? Mr. President, you know, your daughter still go to the same school? She still play the violin at 3 o'clock? Your wife likes sitting by the lake? I hate for something to happen to everybody. You get that phone call at 5, that awkward phone call, you know? And then all of a sudden, your mind changes. all of a sudden, you want to cooperate. That's what happens. Read that verse again. Watch.
Right. The book of First Maccabees, chapter 8 and verse 11.
Watch this.
It was told him besides how they destroyed and brought under their dominion all other kingdoms.
That's through coercion, persuasion, through money or aid, or if they got to come in with brute force, they send the jackals in. They send them black unmarked helicopters in. Go ahead.
And isles that at any time resisted them.
Read.
But with their friends.
But with they what?
Their friends.
They friends who they can control. They're friends who they can control and rape their country. Go ahead.
And such as relied upon them, they kept amity.
They make a league. They become confederate. They make treaties and they put bases in their country, and all is well. Read.
And that they had conquered kingdoms.
Come on.
Both far and nigh.
Far and nigh. Foreign policies, foreign aid. Go ahead.
In so much as all that heard of their name were afraid of them.
What?
Were afraid of them.
Watch this.
Also, that whom they would help to a kingdom.
Those who will help, that's called a coup. Those who they will help to a kingdom. That means they got to what? That means they got to take down the current ruler.
Yep.
Those they will help to a kingdom, meaning somebody's already ruling.
Right.
Go ahead.
Those reign.
Those reign. Go ahead.
And whom again they displace.
And whom they would displace, they displace. That's called a regime change.
Yep.
That's what the Edomite was just bringing out. Read.
Finally, that they were greatly exalted.
And that's Babylon the Great. They are greatly exalted. And not only that, they known in the earth as the good guys.
Right.
They are known in the earth as the good guys.
Yep. Yeah, play that video again.
Including potentially some very troubling.
Come on.
And cutouts, including potentially some very troubling elements of focusing on things like regime change and destabilizing foreign countries.
Elon Musk, you didn't create USAID. The United States Congress did for the American people. And just like Elon Musk did not create USAID, he doesn't have the power to destroy it. And who's going to stop him? We are. We're going to stop him.
They call it foreign aid. They say it's about humanitarian work, about helping struggling nations, about spreading democracy. But what if it's all a front? What if USAID is not just an aid agency, but a political weapon? And what if Donald Trump and Elon Musk are now hell-bent on shutting it down because they know exactly what's hiding behind its doors? For decades,
Pause. And that's why the Democrats are very scared. A lot of things they've been doing undercover. They use USA
dirty
to what? To do all their dirty work,
all
man.
they dirty.
I'm telling you. And that's what Isaiah 32 is going into.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
And read that real quick. That's what it's going to. That's why they are mad. They are protesting. Because Trump don't want to be blind no more. He want to see that thing. He want to see everything that been going on.
It's all about to get exposed.
Right.
Opening up that Pandora box.
And that's why Trump started putting in those pre-pardons.
Right.
My family hasn't done anything, but I'm going to pardon them for life anyway. Fauci didn't do anything, but I'm going to pardon him for anyway. He pardoned people who ain't not even.
Yeah, Biden. Yep, that's what Biden was doing.
Biden pardoning everybody, his whole damn family. I didn't know they was in no trouble. I'm just making sure. We don't.
That's right.
What the hell?
Like you said, he made sure some key players got pardoned too because they ain't gonna come up later on.
That's why the whole House of Congress is the Democratic side. They're mad because of what's about to go down, bro. I'm telling you, it's about to open. Elon Musk right now, what they're doing is discussing what's going where, what is doing what is benefiting us.
Follow the money.
They're following everything.
Follow the money.
And most of the money they're following is making a U-turn back to the U.S., bro. Read what you got.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 32 and verse 5.
Come on.
The vile person shall be no more called liberal.
It should no more called liberal because Esau and they portray themselves as what? As we are the good guys. But he is vile. He's hateful. He's evil. Come on.
Nor the churl said to be bountiful.
Come on.
For the vile person will speak villainy.
You see that? He will speak villainy. Come on.
And his heart will work iniquity.
His heart work iniquity. Come on.
To practice hypocrisy.
To practice hypocrisy. That's what what's her name? The Clinton. They was using USA to do all kind of dirty work, bro. You see what's happening in Haiti, bro?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
They portray themselves like they're doing good for Haiti.
Right.
See, come on.
And to utter error against the Lord. To make empty the soul of the hungry. And he will cause the drink.
See, that's what they do when they go to Africa, to make empty the souls of those people. Steal from them. Take medicine over there to harm them, but I like they're doing good for those people.
Right.
Come on.
And he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail.
Come on.
The instruments also.
You think if they wanted to end poverty or end make the people's life better, you think they couldn't do it? They could do it a long time ago if they want to. Come on.
The instruments also of the churl are evil. He deviseth wicked.
See, their instrument. The instrument go into their organization that they created.
USAID.
Yeah. It said this instrument are cruel or evil, man. Come on.
He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor.
With what?
With lying words.
Allah, he coming, he doing good for you. All lie. That's what in Psalm say his words is smoother than butter.
That's right.
But what? War. He coming to what? To take what is yours.
Right.
But he's gonna mess you up by gift.
Right.
He's gonna mess your whole mind up by gifts.
Right.
Because when you see the gift, you see Jesus. You see a savior. You see what I'm saying?
There you go.
That's why when you go to Africa, because of the how young they've been and growing up, they always see USAID. They always see they bring food for them. They bring stuff for them. So when they see a white man get out of the car in Africa, all them young kids be running behind them.
Right.
Because of this. That's the gift that destroy the people in Africa hearts. And in South America too. Because that's what they did to Venezuela. That's what they did to all them countries over there. They almost did the same thing to Cuba. We're going to touch that a little bit. Finish it up. Come on.
He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words.
That's his plan. Come on.
Even when the needy speaketh right. But the liberal deviseth liberal things.
Come on.
And by liberal things shall he stand.
That's how they stand. That's how they stand. Real sneaky. Real sneaky. If you're not reading this Bible to see what they are doing, you're not gonna see it. That's how people can never learn in Africa. Why China closed their door? Why Russia closed their door?
Right.
But our people can never get it. Never get it. Because they fail to realize the law said you gotta separate yourself from your enemies. But the black man in Africa saying, no, I can't. I don't want to do that. The so-called Frenchman in Haiti said, no. Sakpa said, no. I'm gonna let him in. Give me that in Sirach 6. Can't make this stuff up, man. And that's why they continue to show their true colors to us over and over and over again. In the disguise as what? As they're helping us. And we cannot get it. Give me us Sirach 6. Sirach says, read verse 13.
The book of Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 13.
Come on.
Separate thyself from thine enemies.
If Africa is going to do the same thing as China and Russia, they're going to be good. But now they're all in fear. They're all worried. Their budget is not making sense now. Because majority of that budget was coming from USA.
Right.
Now the budget is cut. Big time cut. So now they got to find out where they're going to get that money from. Because it depends on the snake.
And that was a lot of money, too.
A lot of money.
You remember the first video you showed? They get more money than the Pentagon and all other agencies, CIA, combined.
Bro,
there's
Ghana
a lot
right now,
of money funneling through there.
Ghana is 300 million short from the new budget. 300 million short. Because the A has been froze.
Damn. Capo. The thing is, all the things, that's why Christ is always there fighting on our behalf. We don't know that he's fighting. He's always there. All those things God said in Deuteronomy 28, 15 down to 68, for a reason to depend on a snake, the white man. So now to come back to repentance now, we should bethink ourselves in Jeremiah 29 and verse 6. Read that, please. God wants us to be what? To depend on ourselves, not depend on the snake. It'd be too long. We'll be depending on the snake for food, water, everything. Read that. Too long.
That's Jeremiah, right. Chapter 29 and verse 6. Take ye wives and beget sons and daughters.
Read verse 4 first.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 29 and verse 4.
Read.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, unto all that are carried away captives, whom I have caused to be carried away from Jerusalem unto Babylon.
Read on.
Build ye houses.
That's what God should do. That's what leadership what God will learn from. That's what that's the mentality of repentance. To depend on your own people. Not the system. Go ahead.
And dwell in them. And plant gardens.
Because when you plant your own food, the food be what? Healthy food. Go ahead.
And eat the fruit of them. Take ye wives. And beget sons and daughters.
Read.
And take wives for your sons, and give your daughters to husbands, that they may bear sons and daughters, that they may be increased there and not diminished.
This is repentance stage. That's why God gotta put a foot on Esau's neck to destroy the system, so upon come back to him. That's God playing. That's it.
Hey, play that video. Let's play that video. Let's try to run through the video. We got a lot.
USAID has operated under the
Come on.
banner of humanitarian assistance. It was established in 1961 by President John F. Kennedy as a tool in the Cold War to counter Soviet influence. But the Cold War ended in 1991. So why does USAID still exist? Supporters argue that it's needed to counter China and Russia's growing influence. But critics, including Trump and Musk, say that it's an unaccountable, bloated agency used to push a hidden political agenda.
USAID is one of the most disturbing organizations in the entire federal government. It may rank #1, in fact. USAID is under the cloak of being a humanitarian aid organization designed to advance U.S. foreign policy, is assigned the dirtiest tasks that the State Department can't get caught doing, and that used to be done directly by the CIA, but USAID is able to act as essentially a covert operations division in the way that the CIA used to.
And here's the real question. How much of USAID's work is actually about helping people, and how much is about orchestrating regime changes, color revolutions, and political propaganda in the name of democracy? Trump's second administration wasted no time. On day one, a 90-day freeze on foreign aid was imposed. 4 days later, USAID went into lockdown. Senior officials put on leave. Thousands of contractors laid off. Billions of dollars in aid frozen. And the agency's website? Gone. Even its official X, formerly Twitter account, has been wiped.
We have depended on USAID for over 60 years, and the moment the owners of the money say, let's take a 90-day pause that I audit where my money is going, suddenly the whole country goes into a frenzy. And this should be a moment of reflection for Uganda and the African continent in general. We have been asking for a very long time to be liberated from colonialism, neo-colonialism, and now that the opportunity presents itself, for some reason, we are complaining. Because let's get something straight. Often the money given to us in foreign aid is lost to corruption, misuse, depleted and overrated salaries to particular individuals, or sometimes we lose billions of money that are unaccounted for. So it only makes sense that the donor is asking for an edit, and if that means pausing the amount of money coming in, they should.
But why the urgency? The Trump administration, with Musk at the helm of the Department of Government Efficiency, believes USAID has become a corrupt institution, funding covert operations under the guise of development projects. Musk even went as far as calling USAID a criminal organization. For years, reports have surfaced linking USAID to political meddling worldwide. Accusations of backing coups in Latin America, engineering uprisings in Eastern Europe, and even fueling unrest in Africa. And let's not forget how USAID funds have been funneled into controversial programs, like supporting militant groups under the guise of democracy-building efforts. Take a look at Venezuela, where USAID allegedly funneled funds to opposition groups, or Ukraine, where billions have been sent, but much of it remains unaccounted for, or the Middle East, where USAID funding has repeatedly been linked to the organizations with ties to extremists.
The worst scandals in American statecraft have been USAID, from funding
So
the
pause. So as you can see, it's just a phase, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Honor it, they sponsor coup and do all kind of wickedness, honor it, man. That's what they're doing. And a lot of their money, they can't even account for it.
Yeah.
They don't know where it went to. And some of it is just personal mission that some of those people that was in power did. That's why they don't want it to be such.
Right. That's it.
For real. Somebody that was independent mission that they did, bro. It's crazy.
Jeez.
Come on. Actually, drop this.
Hey, real quick. Hey, pull up that last link I sent y'all. The last one. Watch this. No, the last one. Yep, it's an image. It's an image from an article.
I had to blow it up.
Yep, that's it right there. Yeah, blow it up.
Blow it up a little more.
And it's crazy that all those things, the USA, they prosper where our people is at. Because our people are greedy. Our people have a covetous spirit.
And that sister, that young sister, she spoke well in the spirit. She said certain particular individuals profit. She said that money goes to people's overinflated salaries.
Yep.
And only particular individuals get money while everybody else is struggling.
Yeah.
And then the money goes unaccounted for. That sister spoke very well.
Yep.
But read that. Watch this.
Conflicts, coups, and conquests.
Conflicts, coups, and conquests. Watch this.
Doing business overseas is not in and of itself necessarily a bad thing. However, U.S. corporations through USAID NED and their subsidiaries do more than just business.
They do more than just business. Go ahead.
Ordinarily, nations send representatives abroad to find common ground, mutual interests, and to negotiate prospective deals.
Watch this.
The United States instead coerces nations through soft power.
Through soft power, money, aid.
Damn.
Go ahead.
And different degrees of covert
Uh-huh.
and more overt military force.
Watch this.
Through their development.
Through their what?
Development.
Quotations. Through their development. Remember, USAID is about development internationally. Through their development, go ahead.
And quotation, democracy.
And democracy, like all that democracy they dropped on Gaza. That was a bunch of democracy they dropped on Gaza. Go ahead.
Programs. They systematically take over the infrastructure.
They do what?
Systematically take over the infrastructure.
What else?
Media.
And the what?
And media.
Go
and
ahead.
political order of targeted nations.
Go ahead.
Eventually installing obedient client regimes.
They eventually install obedient client regimes. Into what?
Into power.
Into power. Go ahead.
That's them puppet.
That's the puppet government right there. Go ahead.
Either through compromised elections.
Through what?
Compromised elections.
They control the elections overseas. That's why they be rioting in the Latin countries, because they know the person who get elected, nobody voted for him.
Yep.
They usually vote for the champions of the people. But somehow the person who's an implant get elected every single time. That's why they always rioting in the Latin American countries, because they know the person who get elected got no business over the country.
business, right.
Just like that Amalekite who just got elected just recently. Go ahead.
Color revolutions or U.S. military-led regime change operations. These client regimes then serve American interests.
These client regimes then serve American interests. Go ahead.
Just as the Colombian government did in 1928,
Uh-huh.
when American interests required strikers to be shot in mass.
Read the bottom. Watch this.
It was USAID and NED-funded groups that helped fill the streets of Arab nations in 2011.
Doing what?
Tipping off years of war.
They always say, well, we got to do a ceasefire. We got to stop the wars. They create the wars.
Yep.
They create the wars. They put the person in government who they want. They set up the coups.
Right.
Then they start the fire, and then they show up and put the fire out.
Yep.
That's what they do. And then the whole time the fire was burning, they done stole massive resources.
Yep.
The whole time. Then put the fire out, then now he's the hero. That's what America does.
That's what they
We
do.
drop
Can't
that.
make this
They create chaos. Once they create chaos, now it's easy for them to take those resources.
Right. Exactly.
That's what they do. Hey, drop that video. Play the fourth one. Play the fourth one real quick.
Who gets some of that money? Does that name ring a bell to anybody in the room? Because your money, $697 million annually, plus the shipments of cash funds madrasas, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, ISIS Khorasan, terrorist training.
He got receipts.
Hey,
he got receipts,
He
Scott.
letting you know where all these monies are going, man. What USA are going. It's sponsoring even Boko Haram.
Calling
Didn't
it out.
Obama went to Nigeria and said before, in order for us to help Boko Haram and stop them from kidnapping the children,
Yeah.
hey, you guys should legalize homosexuality out here.
Right.
Damn. But they're sponsoring Boko Haram.
There you go.
You see the stuff?
He's America is hero and villain
That's
at
it.
the damn
Come on
same
now,
time.
That's it. Yep. Play that again.
Annually, plus the shipments of cash funds madrasas, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, ISIS Khorasan, terrorist training camps. That's what it's funding. If you-
It is.
Hey, give me 2 Thessalonians, bro, 2 and verse 9. I'm telling you, it's crazy, bro. This man is funding terrorists, bro.
You can't make this up.
Read, come on.
The book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 9.
And that's why when the Bible says certain things, Christians wonder, why is it saying that?
Right.
Because that's what's going on.
Right.
You just sleep. That's why you cannot see these things. Come on.
Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
That's the so-called white man. His coming is after the working of Satan. He loved to create chaos. He loved to play the villain because that's who he is.
That's who he is.
It's his nature.
It's his nature.
That's how he conquered lands, by the sword. So
That's right.
He have to do it and then come at the end after and say, no, I can solve your problem. It's no worries at all. And then
Exactly.
he make a couple of phone calls. You don't see Boko Haram for 2 years, 3 years.
That's it.
Yeah,
4
yeah,
years.
because he already got him in there. Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Bro,
You already
finish
got
it
him on
up.
the
Come
sleeve,
on.
yeah.
Come on.
Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
Come on.
With all power
Uh-huh.
and signs and lying wonders.
That's the so-called white man, man. That's how
him.
they do. And that's why when you read Revelation chapter 6, they say, wherever this man go, hell and death follow after him.
Right.
Whenever he step his foot in your country, it's an issue.
Yes.
It's a problem.
Nobody else can wear them shoes.
Nobody else.
Nobody.
I'm telling you.
The wicked.
So you
The wicked.
So he's saying they sponsoring Boko Haram. So they sponsoring the black, the red and blue, the Crip and blood.
Shit.
Bring it out.
And then think about it, right?
Damn.
Think about it, right? You got Al Qaeda, you got ISIS, you got the Taliban, you got all these different groups, and they be having what? U.S. weapons.
Right.
Yeah.
They be having tanks, grenades, rocket launchers. What? These is primitive folk. These is primitive people. Somehow they got and then look at the circus that Biden just put on, leaving all them weapons in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
The hell wrong with this guy?
You don't find
now they
that
got
suspicious.
and he left them the instructions. He left the instruction manuals.
Right.
And you
He
know
left
why,
the
Cap?
instruction manuals.
And you know why, Cap?
Why you do it?
That's what they do. It's not new. It just so happens that one got caught.
Right.
Yeah.
It always. That's what they do.
It's a strategic move. It's never by accident.
It's never by
People
accident.
Like, man, they just left all the. Nah, they didn't just. It was on purpose they left.
The same way they're in the hood today.
There you go. There you go.
Same way.
Same way they dropped the drugs, the guns off in the ghettos.
And that's what's crazy. Whenever you get USA, the naive people, our people don't know what's going on. They say, oh, damn, he going to stop getting food to Africa. He going to stop doing that. God damn, it's not about food.
It's not about that.
It's not about food, man.
It was never about food.
Can't make it up.
Hey, Cap.
Sheesh.
That's it's this thing called the Hegelian principle. I was reading this book called it's called Mind Wars: The Way That Media Manipulates the Public Mind.
Right.
Could y'all pull that up? Pull that article up real quick.
Oh yeah,
This is exactly what you was talking about. How they create a problem. It's like a 3-step process. They create the problem, then they let the problem persist, go on for a little bit of time to have the people unstable. And then they come in and swoop in and basically save the day.
And then, but keep in mind, step one was not the problem.
Right.
So they already know what the agenda is. So once they figure out what they want to do in the, like for example, they want the goal. They're, okay, we already know we want the goal. All right, so we're gonna start a war. Now that's the problem. It persists for a couple of years. No, everybody's upset with the problem. Everybody's frustrated. Everybody at their wits' end. Now America's like, you know what? We're going to send in U.S. soldiers. We're going to send our own money, our own troops. We're going to risk our own lives to stop this war. And then what they do, they put a base there. Yep. Next thing you know, the base is right by the damn gold mine. Right by the gold mine. And they say, we don't want nobody close to the U.S. military for safety purposes.
Right. That's what it is.
Problem
You
solved.
got to go be far away. That's what the same thing they did to Liberia, the how you call it? There's a building in Liberia. Gaddafi bought this building. The president. What's his name? Was it James? Was it Morrow? I think it wasn't. I forgot his name. He gave the building to Gaddafi. That's one of the tallest buildings in Monrovia.
Right.
The building is taller than the American embassy. Because the building, when you're in that building, you can see in the embassy, they shut the whole building down, so nobody can do anything to that building. Now that building is just there collecting dust.
And decaying.
They said nobody can have that building because when you're in that building, you see what's going on within the
You got a bird's eye view.
Bro, these are crazy, bro.
Wow.
Hey, but yeah, go ahead.
I was to say when you look at that USAID, it's compromised. It's composed of the intelligence community, Pentagon assist, and the State Department. That intelligence community, a lot of people sleep on that. That's composed of the CIA, the military. You know what I mean? It's composed of a lot of different factions. So when all those come together, man, much destruction. I can send you over that way to, hey, okay, they don't want to do that. Okay, we're going to send him over there. Oh, they don't want to do that. We'll send. So that's how you got two sides being played against each other because they on both sides because they got so much going on in that intelligence community.
Right.
It's crazy.
Hey, read that real quick, off,
Yes,
so we can
sir.
go over some other stuff. If somebody read it for him. What you want? Which one you
Blow it
want?
up a little bit.
Yeah, blow it up. You want right here?
Yeah,
The first step.
Yeah. You can
Raise it
just
up some?
summarize it.
Okay. The first step is to create a problem artificially.
See that? Like Cap was just bringing out. The first step is to create a problem artificially. It's not even a problem there in the first place.
Right.
But what they do is they create a problem so that they have a reason to come over there. Read on.
You went to the second step or
Yeah,
keep
just
going?
Keep going.
The problem in this case is the increasing crime among the population. It is brought by carefully designed and purposefully aimed at mass media programming of criminal behavior.
See, it's the same difference. Just with this, it has to do with the USAID, with them, with the people, whatever they doing right now, as they doing their investigations and different things of that nature. That's the problem that they're creating because they need to do what? Be able to get over there so they can keep control of the country. Read on.
Making violence an acceptable means of problem solving.
Go to step 2.
Step 2. The second step is to create an artificial opposition to the problem.
Right? To create drama. They going
That's
back
it.
and forth. That's them playing both sides of the same coin. Yep. Jump to step 3.
Step 3. Step 3 is to offer a solution to the artificially created problem.
And step 3 was created first.
Yep.
Step 3 was created first.
Right.
Go down. That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Yeah,
crazy,
that's
bro.
it.
That's crazy. Hey, don't put on that article. Skip that one. We're done with that video, right?
No, it's some more.
I'll play it real quick.
That's what it's funding. If you think that the program under Operation Enduring Sentinel entitled Women's Scholarship Endowment, which receives $60 million annually, or the Young Women Lead, which gets about $5 million annually, is going to women who, by the way, if you read the Inspector General's report, is telling you that the Taliban does not allow women to speak in public.
Pause. You see what I'm saying, right? They were saying they're giving money to Afghanistan for women intervention or whatever it is, women program. Not knowing that money is going to the damn Taliban.
Exactly.
That money's going somewhere else, bro. So that's why Trump want to see what the hell going on.
Right.
That's why he putting a pause.
Yeah.
It's either going to the Taliban or it's making a U-turn
Right.
back to Esau's pocket.
You don't want to be dumping. You don't want to be there and not knowing what's going on.
Exactly.
He did it the first time. And he didn't know what was going on.
Right.
Now he say, hell no. He ain't going to go down like that. Come on.
Somehow you're believing, and American people are supposed to believe, that this money is going for the betterment of the women in Afghanistan. It is not. You are funding terrorism, and it's coming through USAID. And it's not just Afghanistan, because Pakistan's right next door.
Oh, damn.
USAID spent $840 million in the last 20 years on Pakistan's education-related program. That includes $136 million to build 120 schools, of which there is zero evidence
of school being built.
No schools.
See the shit?
No
Why would there be
school.
Not one school.
Damn.
Capo,
You don't find that suspicious?
the important thing of the video is the devil is snitching on his own devil. That's beautiful. Because it's the same thing when you read the Maccabees, even the Romans time, the kings or emperor they won't be the head. It's the same thing. I won't be a power. As I see when they fought the war in America here, I think between the British and America, that same thing.
Right.
Same spirit right there.
Right.
Yeah, the Lord prophesied that he'll
Make their
have
own
their
tongue fall
their
upon
own
them.
tongue fall on them. So that's what's happening right now in front of our faces. Come on.
The evidence, the Inspector General can't get in to see him. But you know what? We doubled down and spent $20 million from USAID to create educational television programs for children unable to attend the physical school.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, they can't attend it because it doesn't exist.
Oh, man. Wow. For real.
Wow. Hey, he
That's
got.
why. Now they're fed up.
Right.
Because they've been in the dark for so long.
Right.
They're pissed off. You know how long the Democrat keep winning? So they be doing some weird stuff.
Bro, he gonna need security, man.
Weird.
Oh, yeah.
He gonna need security, man.
Hey, he got receipts, bro.
He's own security.
When you say he had my glasses on the tip of his nose and they won't fall, bro, he telling the truth. Bro, he telling the truth. He tired of it, bro. I'm telling you.
When he was digging for that, his life was.
The hell is this? I'm telling you.
Hey, drop that for the sake of time. Put on the screenshot, not the article, the screenshot. The screenshot. I'll put that up real quick. Crazy, man. I gotta tell them all kind of truth, man.
He got his readers on too.
Hey, read that.
He got his readers on the tip of his nose. He ain't playing.
Come on.
In 2023, Mexico's president asked his U.S. counterpart, Joe Biden, to stop USAID from funding groups hostile to his government.
You see that thing? Come on.
According to a letter presented to journalists echoing previous Mexican criticism of U.S. interventionism, then President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador did not specify which Mexican groups the U.S. should stop funding. But he has in the past accused...
Wouldn't it be funny if that's who do you think it is? Come on, go ahead. Sheesh. The rabbit hole go deeper, man.
I'm telling you.
Come on.
But he has in the past accused several media organizations of being part of a conservative movement against his government.
Because that's what they use. They use the media to mess with the minds of the people and make the people turn against their own president that they voted for. Yep. Come on.
The U.S. government, specifically through USAID, has for some time been financing organizations openly against the legal and legitimate government I represent. He said in the letter, "This is clearly an interventionist act, contrary to international law and the relations which should prevail between free and sovereign states."
See, you're taking advantage. You're coming here, you're doing something else than you'll say you're about to do. Right. He's seeing the corruption. He's seeing the trick that they're doing. He said, nah, this stuff is not fair, what you're doing. Come on.
While the U.S. has long touted its foreign aid programs as aimed at, in part, strengthening young democracies, it used USAID to support friendly authoritarian regimes during the Cold War, including Taiwan and South Korea, when they were under military rule, and the Democratic Republic of Congo under Mobutu Sese Seko.
See? So now go to the next one. Because during the time of Mobutu, that's why the CIA was strong in Congo. Mm-hmm. That's how they start. Just after after what's his name, Patrice. Mm-hmm. That's when it took over.
Mm-hmm. What years was that in?
It was the 60s.
60s, yes, sir.
Come on.
U.S. relations with Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Let's go up, go down.
More information about the Democratic Republic of the Congo is available.
Let's go down. Go. Keep going. That's it. Now go on the next one. Yeah, blow this one up. Yeah, come on.
U.S. assistance to the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The DRC's development and humanitarian needs are vast. U.S. assistance supports a more stable democratic nation by improving the capacity and governance capabilities of core national-level institutions.
So when you're hearing this, right, just picture Congo right now with all the stuff that you're hearing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just I want you to think about it. Come on.
Creating economic opportunities.
That's what they said they're creating.
Right.
Come on.
Wow. Responding to urgent humanitarian needs.
Okay.
And addressing the root causes of conflict.
Wow.
See that thing? That's a hypocritical people, bro.
Right.
Come on.
Wow. The United States have provided more than $1.7 billion in health assistance to the DRC over the past 20 years.
Sheesh.
That's not true.
Sheesh.
And has worked with the DRC for...
You got to pay attention to what everything was coming out. All this money that's going in there,
right?
Number one is before you can go into a strong man house, you gotta take the strong man. That's the first thing.
First thing.
It's leader then make a covenant with death.
Right.
So before the white man can enter in, it gotta be an agreement.
Right.
That's the first thing. The second thing is that once they enter in, they what? They put in their philosophy and their agenda and their own interest in that land.
Right.
The second thing is they have a militia group that they have there, just listening and seeing what's going on. They have a base there. So the dictator gonna get some of that money. The ones in the U.S. gonna get some of that money.
Right.
And everybody else gonna get some of that money. That's how it is.
That's how it is.
That's it.
So the country is never seeing that money.
There you go.
And
Never
the day,
seeing
that's the
that
point.
money.
The day that the puppet dictator don't want to dance to the tune of America is the day that he get replaced and a bag get put on his head.
Right.
That's it.
That's
Go
it.
to go to Sirach. Go to Sirach 13. Go to Sirach 13. Watch this.
And that's what you said earlier, Cap. With Babylon, you either get down or you gonna lay down.
You definitely gonna
get
lay
down
down
with the program or you gonna lay down.
Yeah.
That's it.
Watch what God says. Sirach 13. Watch this. Read verse 2.
The book of Sirach, chapter 13 and verse 2.
Watch this.
Burden not thyself above thy power while thou livest.
It says, don't burden yourself above your power while you live. Watch this.
And have no fellowship.
Have no what?
No fellowship.
It says have no fellowship. Go ahead.
With one that is mightier.
That is what?
Mightier.
God is trying to warn Africa. Have no fellowship with a nation that is mightier than you. It will never be mutual benefits as long as one of the countries is mightier than the other one.
Right.
One of them will always dominate the other. America is an eagle. It's a bird of prey. It is. Read that part again.
Have no fellowship with one that is mightier
and what?
And richer than thyself.
Because he can always manipulate you.
Yep,
you can be replaced. You can be destroyed. You can be murdered easily.
Easy.
And guess what? He can keep his hands clean. He don't got to touch you. And the job will get done. Have no fellowship with one that is mightier and richer than thyself. Go ahead.
For how agreed the kettle and the earthen pot together.
The earthen pot and the kettle can't go together because the earthen pot gets smashed against a kettle that's made of stone. Read.
For if the one be smitten against the other.
That's Africa. Go ahead.
It shall be broken.
America is a world superpower. They got the bomb. Everybody knows that.
Right.
Ever since they dropped it in 1945, America has been operating with impunity. Nobody dares to speak against America.
Nobody dare.
That's all I want on that.
Hey, go back to that. Go back to that. Let's finish that real quick.
The United States has provided more than $1.7 billion in health assistance to the DRC over the past 20 years and has worked with the DRC for decades to fight infectious diseases like Ebola, measles, and HIV/AIDS.
That's what it make you think.
Yeah, that's cold.
Come on.
That's dog whistle right there. They spreading Ebola,
Right.
measles, and HIV/AIDS.
Right.
So because when they use words like this touch the feelings, the emotions of people.
Right.
So now you think, okay, this person is helping us. That's how they use words on you. Come on.
And that 1.7 billion was used to create all those things right there.
Exactly.
For real.
With the support of USAID and the CDC, the DRC has successfully contained 7 Ebola outbreaks
that they created
since 2008.
That's the
right.
That's the Hegelian. What was it called again?
Hegelian principle.
That's the Hegelian principle.
go, yeah.
It says they contained it. No, they spread it. Once the damage was done, and they came in and said, you know what? We contained it.
That's it.
And then the next year is going to be another outbreak. 7 different outbreaks. 7 different outbreaks.
This in the Congo?
And they trying to promote this as a success.
Right.
That is not 7 different outbreaks. You should have been able to prevent future outbreaks after you contained the first one. Right. How was the first one contained if you can't stop the spread of another one? Yeah. You mean tell me it was 7?
7.
Wait, Cat.
You don't find that suspicious?
Yeah, 7 in one country.
In one country.
7 outbreaks.
And
That's yeah, go ahead.
I'm about to say, you know what's crazy is most of the resources in there, they're the things that make most of the modern society today. So you know it ain't no
random.
Yeah, it ain't random. They're doing
Exactly.
that on purpose so they can go in there and get those resources right there.
And you know how the white man the damn devil? Well, number one, he just the damn devil.
Right.
But the next, but you know, he be cutting himself because he teaching his science that once a virus get introduced and a population has been exposed to a virus, there's called herd immunity. A couple people get sick, you recover from it, and then everybody get immunity from that virus.
Right.
You mean tell me it was 7 different outbreaks?
Come on, man.
It shouldn't have been no. After the first one, the population got exposed to it.
Right,
our
right.
immune system adapts to it.
Right.
We get antibodies. That's what his science say.
Right.
But 7 different outbreaks, that's because they're releasing that on the population.
That's it.
They're
That's
causing the uproar. They're
That's
causing
it.
the chaos,
That's it.
and they're making way out the back door with all the resources.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
And that's what we got to understand. Let's finish this quick. Come on.
It says the DRC has successfully contained 7 Ebola outbreaks since 2018, including the 2018 to 2020 Eastern DRC outbreak, the first ever in an active conflict zone.
Damn, double chaos.
CDC is supporting and building a critical health.
See why it said the first ever in the conflict zone? They want to cripple them, bro.
They said start a war and then drop the disease right on top of them.
Wow. Because the land is rich. So anything by all means necessary.
Right.
Come on.
And then Cap, this is what you brought out earlier about Revelations. This is that death and hell right here.
Yep.
That follows the so-called devil.
Everywhere they go.
Everywhere they go.
Everywhere. You in the spirit. Everywhere they go. Hey, read Amos real quick. Amos 3. Amos 3. Read verse 10. It's not no 8. That stuff have nothing to do with 8. Read what you got.
The book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 10. For they know not to do right.
That's the thing. That's the white man. They know not. They don't know it right. They know evil. Always. The white man say, I don't want peace. I want problems. Always. That's the guy.
Yep.
Always. Read it again.
For they know not to do right, saith the Lord.
That's what the law say. They don't know how to do right at all. Come on.
Who store up violence.
Store violence. He portray as an aid. That's what they do. They give you the flowers in one hand and arrows in the other hand. Right. That's what they do. Right. You store violence. Come on.
And robbery in their palaces.
That's what they do. Robbery to come to your land to take all the resources. They give you more harm than they do good.
Right.
That's why I say he don't know right. He do not know. Even how hard he try, he still gonna be the devil that God ordained him to be. That's how it is. He's a snake. You bring him in your house, what's snake gonna do? Gonna bite you. And they say, all right, he don't mean it. He's gonna bite you again. Hey, he don't mean it. He's gonna bite you again until you die.
That's it.
That's what it is.
And our people trying to sing to him.
Right.
I'm gonna sing to the snake. Maybe he'll change.
God,
that's why God called him the deaf adder.
Right.
He's a deaf snake.
Sheesh.
There's a lot of population control going on over there because you know what those outbreaks they have what the jab
immunizations
right that's they sterilizing the population over there.
They call it eugenics through inoculation. That's what they call it.
That's it.
Hey, go ahead.
CDC is supporting and building a critical health workforce.
Go up. Let me see. Go up. Let me see. That's the last one, right? I read this one.
Both in partnership with COVAX and through the African Union's African Vaccine Acquisition
You've seen
Trust.
how USAID, CDC, they are COVAX, all of them the same people, man.
Yep.
Come on.
The DRC was designated as a U.S. global health security agenda support country in 2020, providing an opportunity to further build long-term preparedness and capacity amidst the backdrop of Ebola.
What it is now, then? What's going on now?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? All this thing is just smoke screen. That's it. For real. Go to the next sentence. The U.S. Department of State.
The U.S. Department of State's Bureau of Global Health Security and Diplomacy provides assistance for life-saving
antiretroviral.
Antiretroviral. Yes. Like for example, AIDS is a retrovirus.
Antiretroviral treatment to the DRC's population living with HIV and programs to reduce transmissions of the disease. approximately.
I was about to laughing. I was about to tell you going to say Dr. C.
Yeah, that's right. We can't let it go.
Hey, that didn't take off the body. Man. Everybody said, "Oh shoot!"
He's like, "Cap, get him, get him, get him, get him."
It's not offbeat.
He's a DRC. He passed his test. It's Dr. C. Go ahead.
Approximately 112 million in bilateral PEPFAR funds, or PEPFAR funds, were implemented in FY.
Go to the last paragraph.
2022.
The last paragraph.
Last paragraph.
Come on.
The United States provides more than 500 million annually in humanitarian assistance in the DRC.
Look at DRC, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at DRC.
Where's that money
Hey.
going?
500?
Where is that
Hey,
money,
brothers? Pull up that first article I sent. I want to show y'all something.
Bruh.
I want to show y'all the difference between what's going on in Africa from when they first started getting aid until now after they've gotten aid. Pull up that article I sent. It's gonna give you start to finish the whole concept. Yep, I just said right. Yep. Pull it up, blow it up. I need you to read quick, bro. It's got some good stuff in it. I need you to read quick, bro.
The USAID program began in earnest in the early stages of the Cold.
Slide it over so we can see. Yep, read that. Go ahead.
The USAID program began in earnest in the early stages of the Cold War.
This thing began in the stages of the Cold War. This is when they was beefing with Russia. Go ahead.
With an intention to beat off the contenders from the Soviet bloc.
It had nothing to do with wanting to help the world.
Hell no.
It had nothing to do with wanting to help the world. It had everything to do with competing against Russia, who was also competing to be the world empire, to be the first superpower. Go ahead.
In post-colonial world.
Uh-huh.
President Harry S. Truman proposed in the 1949 inaugural address.
What'd he say?
A bold new program.
No. A sheepish new program.
A bold new program.
For what?
For making the benefits of our scientific advances.
What else?
And industrial progress.
Our what?
Industrial progress.
That's why they tell Africa, no. Don't worry about building industries in your land.
Right.
Just give me the raw exports. I'll refine them for you, and then we'll do business together. Don't worry about growing your own crops, even though y'all are the fathers of the damn world. Don't worry about growing your own crops. Let us do that for you. Don't worry about refining your gold and selling it, making diamond businesses and setting up your own shops. No. Give it to us. We'll refine it for you, and then we'll sell it, and we'll cut you in on the deal. Go ahead.
And industrial progress available for the improvement and growth of the underdeveloped areas.
Go ahead.
In 1961, President John F. Kennedy signed the Foreign Assistance Act of 1961.
Now drop down. Watch this.
In 1962? Oh.
Nope. Go to provide aid.
Shrink it up a little bit so we can see it all? No, shrink the article up a little bit so we can see it all.
Goodness.
Wow. I can read it.
Go ahead.
To provide aid suggests a benevolent undertaking delivered selflessly.
Y'all see that thing? So usually when you think about aid, it's supposed to be benevolent or good. It's supposed to be a benevolent undertaking delivered selflessly.
Right.
It's supposed to be that you care about other people other than yourself. Watch this, read.
It arises from the charitable mission. An attempt to alleviate or at least soften the blows of hardship arising from various impairments, poverty, famine, disease. But the provisions of aid is rarely benign, almost always political.
It's always what?
Always political.
If the U.S. give you $1, understand it was never for them being nice. It's always political. Either you're going to accept the LGBT policy, or you're going to give them your resources, or you're going to let them build a base in your country. It's always political.
Yep.
Go ahead.
That's interest. That's it.
And in its realization, often self-defeating.
You said that, and when you take the aid from the U.S., you defeat yourself automatically. The moment you take a handout from the devil, just know your country is doomed. Your country is doomed. It's always self-defeating. Go ahead.
The very transaction acknowledged the inherent victimhood.
The very transaction, taking anything from the U.S., you acknowledging your own victimhood. You need a savior.
Right.
What you're saying is, I need a savior. And America's like, okay, it comes with terms and conditions. Understand that transaction comes with terms and conditions. Go ahead.
The very transaction acknowledged the inherent victimhood of the sufferer.
Go ahead.
The intractable nature of the condition. The seemingly insoluble nature of a social problem.
Now, we're not going to read everything. Jump down. I'm about to show you something. I want to show you what happened. Africa took the A. Watch this. Slow up. Go to, let me see. Go down. Hold on, I can see it over here. Start at, where is it at? Start at in January.
In January this year, the USAID Office of Inspector General authored a memorandum noting accountability and transparency issues with USAID-funded programs. USAID Inspector General Paul K. Martin insisted must enforce the requirement that UN agencies promptly report allegations of fraud or sexual exploitation.
Hold on. They report what?
Allegations of fraud.
Fraud. That means the money actually going to where it's supposed to be going. That's fraud. Go ahead.
Or sexual exploitation.
They human trafficking and sex trafficking the boys and the girls over there.
Yep.
It's supposed to be an aid organization, but it's not an aid organization.
It's deeper than that.
They exploiting resources and they whoring our people out. Modern day slavery. Go ahead.
And abuse directly to OIG.
Uh-huh.
While the sentiment of the document echoes a long U.S. tradition of suspicious towards UN agencies, valid points of consideration are made regarding mismanagement of humanitarian assistance. The OIG also took issue with USAID's lack of any comprehensive internal.
All right, drop that one. Go to the next one I sent, the second one I sent. And I'm going to drop down to the bottom. I want to show y'all something. First, read the top about Trump. Read the top about Trump. Watch this. Is that it? Yep, that's it right there. Read the top about Donald Trump.
Where is it? Okay. Yeah, but they got it. They got it cut off right there. There you go.
Yep, go ahead.
The Donald Trump administration has finally appointed a State Department undersecretary to head up Africa policy. Tabor Nagy, the new Assistant Secretary of State, inherits an American imperialist attitude and big business-dominated mess that can only get worse for Africans.
Only get what?
Only get worse for Africans.
Go down to where it says the bill. What the bill does. What these NSAID bills do. The bill right there. Read that.
The bill essentially empowers the U.S. Agency for International Development.
That's USAID. Go ahead.
Which is everyone knows a CIA-controlled operation.
What is USAID?
Which is everyone knows a CIA-controlled operation.
To do what?
To fund and empower the IDFCs to bankroll the U.S. hegemony and new colonialism in Africa.
It says it's all about funding and empowering the IDFC to bankroll the U.S. That means the money that they sending in is coming right back to the U.S., whether it's through actual cash or resources. Then it says hegemony and new colonialism in Africa. Now, I'm going to skip down to the point about how Africa is poor. Go down to where it says, go down to, let me see. Where's that? Read the next paragraph.
Searching?
Read where it says, interestingly.
Oh, interestingly, the Heritage Foundation, James M. Roberts, and Brett Schaefer offer a clarifying dissent of the value of this bill legislation. By clarifying, I mean revealing. First of all, the think tank scholars tell us that the Trump-backed reorganization of the Overseas Private Investment Corporation is nothing more than a supersized and more austere financial lever of big business.
That's all it is. Go ahead.
Of course, this is not what the fellows intend to reveal. But if we assume all government-backed Africa aid is strategy, then build seems suspect.
Go ahead.
Read how the duo at Heritage tell us build is a function of strategic interest against China.
Every single thing they doing in Africa, America fears China rising up. We know China is not rising up according to prophecy, but America, every single thing that America is doing is to make sure they take over every single part of the resources in Africa before China does and before Russia does. And what did Putin just say? He opened up the vault. He said, well, I want to liberate my brothers in Africa. Then what did Netanyahu come behind him and say? After we liberate and after we get rid of this Gaza situation, then what I want to do? I want to go to Africa. All Esau want to do is take over complete control of all the countries in Africa, because that's where the cradle of wealth is at. It's the cradle of civilization. It's the cradle of wealth. And it's not just Africa, but Africa is where all the major resources is at.
Facts.
Play the last video so we shut it down. Play the last video real quick.
So now we accept that political stability in Africa is bad business for organizations like UNHCR and UNICEF, the better. These organizations were literally closing down their offices in Southern Africa. Boom, the people of DRC start dying. The same Congolese who exposed the UN for stealing minerals and hoarding it in their offices. The same UN that was exposed by the Congolese people for causing instability in some parts of Congo are now dying. When we are killing around the world, begging for billions of dollars because we are dying, it's good business for them. As long as there's people donating to organizations like UNICEF and UNHCR, we always die as Africans. When we stop fighting, they don't make money. What assurity do we have that if these organizations actually are not funding wars in Africa? What assurity do we have that UNICEF, the injections they are giving to our children, are actually safe? The same organizations that say that we are overpopulated as Africans. Africans, these organizations are not here for our own good.
That's it. That's it.
That's it. She said a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she said a whole lot.
She said a lot.
She on point, too.
Oh, yeah, from wars to injections. She said a whole lot.
Give me Job real quick. Give me Job 24. Job 24. Read verse 9.
The book of Job, chapter 24 and verse 9.
Come on.
They plucked the fatherless from the breast.
The white man agenda is not to profit nobody but his own self. We got to understand that. That's why the sister, she heartfelt letting us know, letting people know that, hey, they don't have our best interests. When they're around, when they're here, they harm us more than they help us. She letting it be known. But the leaders are corrupt, don't even give a damn about their own people. That's what's going on in Africa. So read it again.
The book of Job, chapter 24 and verse 9.
Come on.
They pluck the fatherless from the breast and take a pledge of the poor.
Take a pledge of the poor. Come on.
They cause him to go naked without clothing.
See that they cause him to go naked without clothing. That's what they do.
Damn.
That's what they do to the people. Look at Congo today. Look at Africa today. They have worth. They have minerals to what? To sustain themselves. But are they using those things? Nah, because they cannot use it. The oppressor is holding them and have chains on them. Mentally chains on those people. Come on.
And they take away the sheaf from the hungry.
Read.
Which make oil within their walls.
So if they make them, that's colonization. Make them lack the things that they have. And that's why they started at with Congo. First was called Zaire. They put IMF over there. They devalued their money. They took all the minerals. Come on.
And tread their wine presses.
Read.
And suffer thirst.
Now the people suffer thirst. The people have stuff to make them what? Full. But they suffer thirst because most of the things is being exported out of the country. All those things is being exported. Nothing's left for them. They take their rice and then they bring the rice back as an aid. They take the resources and bring the resources back as an aid. And then you take the risk, you getting your own stuff that you want, you labor for. Right. But you think it is aid because what? You see him as what? As superior than yourself. Right. You think he's doing good for you, but it was your own goods, your material that he took from your country. You bring it back as an aid, and then you take it and think he's a good man. Come on.
Verse 11.
Come on.
Which make oil within their walls and tread their wine presses.
Come on.
And suffer thirst.
They still suffer thirst. They still suffer thirst. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28 and 33.
Right.
They labor, but they're crushed always. Come on.
Men grown from out of the city.
Men grown from out of the city. You go to Africa, you see grown men, you see young boys, no job, no nothing. Why? Because the economy is crippled. No job there. What do people resort to? Smoking, drinking. Right. The white man want it to be just like that. Come on.
And the soul of the wounded crieth out.
And the people cry. The people cry for help. But their own leaders do not pity them. Their own leaders do not care and give a damn about them. As long as their pocket is being full, they're good. They are good. That's why people cry out for help. Come on.
Yet God layeth not folly to them.
Read.
They are of those that rebel against the light.
See that they are of those that rebel against the light. Those people don't like the light. Hell no. They made head of instruction. His work is coming after the working of Satan.
That's right. The only good he know is to do evil.
That's it.
That's right.
Come on.
They know not the ways thereof.
See that they know not the way thereof. Come on.
Nor abide in the paths thereof.
Hell no. Come on.
The murderer rising with the light killeth the poor.
That's what he's doing in Africa. Anybody that stand in front of him, he killed them. Kwame Nkrumah, Thomas Sankara, Steve Biko, all those people, he killed them. Come on.
The murderer rising with the light killeth the poor.
And Cap, you know what's heavy though? He was killing us on both sides of the ocean though.
The same time.
On this side of the Atlantic and the other side of the Atlantic.
That's right.
He was killing us over here in the turbulent 60s, and he was killing them over there at the same exact time.
Same time.
The best of us, they got slaughtered trying to rise up for their people on both sides. Two different continents.
Two different continents. Same people.
Killing, how you call it? Two birds, one stone. Same principles, same philosophy, same doctrine. Come on.
The murderer rising with the light killeth the poor.
He killed the poor over and over, over and over. Come on.
And needy. And in the night is as a thief.
And in the night as a what?
As a thief.
That's what Micah chapter 4. That's a 4, right? Micah 4.
Micah 2.
Micah 2. That's
Micah
what
2.
2 and 1. That's what he's going into.
Yeah.
He said, in the night it's
like
as a thief. Because in the night he creates stuff. And then when the day comes, he practices it.
Execute.
Right.
That's what he do. That's why nobody see him. Everybody naive to what he does on this earth. But Lord's going to bring judgment upon this man.
That's right.
I'm telling you.
That's right.
Man, you got Christian brothers who in it.
The white man is the devil, bro.
That's it.
I don't know if we brought that out yet.
That's right.
The white man is the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Go to got your script, Cap?
Yeah, go.
Go to Judith 2 and 3. Because same thing what Cap was just saying, that when the people that want to do right don't listen, he gonna destroy them all.
The book of Judith, chapter 2 and verse 3.
Read.
Then they decreed to destroy all flesh.
To what?
Destroy all flesh.
That what?
That did not obey the commandment of his mouth.
Anybody go against their USAID, anybody go against they policies, we have to destroy you because what you are too powerful for the people. You have a chance to overcome what we have if y'all stick together. But he said that he destroyed anybody that did not go with their voice.
Yep, that's what they do. When you try to come between them, hey, they take you out.
Right.
That's what it is, man. Hey, but all praise to the Most High God, man. All praises, Capo. Thank you for coming.
Hey, all praise to the Most High. Heavy stuff, bro. Heavy stuff, man.
All praise to
It
the
just,
Lord.
and that's why the Lord say, the wicked must be revealed.
That's it.
You got to peel back the layers of the devil that this white man is. His evil goes deep. That's why Obadiah say how the hidden things of Esau sought out.
Right. Right. Hey, all praise to the Most High. I want to tell thank you to the staff, the tech team, Officer Lana, Officer Zor, Soldier Azariah, Soldier Abel, Soldier Yeshaya, and Sister Etana, and the photography team, Sister Hadia, and the kitchen department as well. So to Dara and Sister Adia, all praise to the Most High God. Thank you for your service. And hey, do not forget, put that up. Hey, our Bishop Nathaniel, he got another book out. If you don't have it, make sure you get it. Island of Deception. Order that thing today. Available on Amazon and original royalty. A lot of deep stuff comes. He wrote about in that book. The journey was far away, and you want to be a part of it. Check it out. Get it now. All praise to the Lord. What we got? Hey, is it here? Where's that stuff at?
Right there.
Hey, make sure you donate.
Right there.
Make sure you donate.
Right
Make
there.
sure you donate.
The 12 tribes is worldwide.
That's it. Make sure you donate. All praise to the Lord. All praises. Also, Israelite in Christ Columbus, Ohio 2.0. Make sure you subscribe to the page. That's how you going to hear about the Beyond Radio Show. If you don't subscribe, how you going to hear it? Hey, make sure you subscribe. All praise to the Most High God. And also rate the show. Let us know whatever feedback you got so we can improve and be better next time. All praise to the Most High God. All praises. Hey, man, brothers, appreciate you. Lost Will. Hey, same time, same place, brother. With that, we say
Shalom.
All praise.
Cursing the city, cursing the field. We on your corner, it's time to build. Pour you some wine, sit back and chill. We on your screen, shout out where you live. We better vote from coast to coast, from Africa, all the back to the north. They wanna know, Brady said it, let's go. Don't touch that remote, it's your favorite show.
You are now tuned in to the Battle Beyond radio show.